Hello, love. My name is Beth. I am a joy coach. I help people find more joy in their lives so they can stop being miserable and start having more fun. So today's question is, what is a decision that you need to make so that you can feel better? And that could be better about yourself or better about your situation, anything like that. So I'm trying to block the sun for you. So a decision that I have recently made is that I need to stand up for myself. I've always very much been a people pleaser, and so that has been standing up for myself has always been a struggle. So that is something that I need to work on. Oh, there's lots of people driving around this morning. Come over here. Sorry. I just want to make sure we don't get run over. So sticking up for myself is a decision that I've decided I need to make. And I say it's a decision. Some people it kind of comes natural to. But if standing up for yourself doesn't come natural, then that's something that you can choose to do. Is that easy? No. Simple, yes. Definitely not easy. It can be very scary sometimes. Sometimes it is very scary for me to stand up for myself. I learned when I was little to just go with the flow and go with whatever's going to keep me safe. So standing up for myself was not in that realm. So now that I am older, that is something that I'm working on. And again, it is work. It takes practice, all of that fun stuff. But how you do it is with little things. And then you have to celebrate those little things, because the more that you do it, the more evidence that you show your brain that you can do it, and that you're okay, and that you're safe. And that's how you build the confidence to be able to keep doing it. So, for example, it could even be something simple like, for example, I have trouble, and this is not hugely like standing up for myself, but it is not doing something I don't want to do, which in turn is kind of standing up for myself, but it's smaller. So sometimes, I love going to farmers markets, but sometimes I don't like to talk to the people there, because I feel like if I have to talk to the people, then I have to buy something from them. I know that might seem silly and crazy to some people, but anyway, that's just like a people-pleasing thing that I have. So a way to practice me standing up for myself in a non-threatening situation, not scary, none of that. Seems kind of scary to me, but clearly, if I tell somebody I don't want to buy something, it's not like they're going to kill me, right? So relatively safe, right? And even as a vendor, I know, if somebody tells me they don't want to buy my product, okay, whatever, they're not my people, not a big deal. So I know that's a safe situation. So that's an easy way to practice. So if I go to a farmer's market, I can go specifically and talk to each vendor and know that I'm not going to buy something. I mean, unless I actually want it. And I can make that plan ahead of time so that when I go, I can talk to somebody and I can talk to them and look at their stuff and be like, okay, thanks, bye. That simple. But for me, that's kind of scary. And I don't like to do that. So if I want to practice standing up for myself, so that's an easy and a small step to do. And then once I do that, and then I recognize that I did that and be like, you know what, that was really brave that I said, no, because I didn't want the product and I didn't buy it. And so I stood up for myself and said I didn't want it. And nobody died. The world didn't implode. Nothing. Like, yay. So it's doing a little thing, celebrating that you did that little thing. And then your brain is like, oh, maybe it's okay. Maybe we can do that. And it's not a big deal. So, but that's like a little thing. But it becomes a big deal in your brain, and then you can recognize that. So then the next time you go to do it, it's a little bit easier. And then, if you keep doing that, if you do a whole bunch of like the little ones, then start with like a medium thing and so on, and you can increase up to like bigger things. And then you have eventually the hope and the goal is you have no problem standing up for yourself. But again, it takes practice and it takes work, but it is possible. And then you can have a much easier time standing up for yourself, which is important to stand up for yourself. You don't want to live your life for everybody else. You want to live your life for you. You want to live the kind of life you want to live. So anyway, that is something that I have decided I want to do. What is something that you've decided you want to do? Let me know in the comments. If you need any help or anything like that, you can always mention in the comments or send me a message. I hope that you have a great day. Bye!